Okay, hi guys. I want to come on here and discuss a topic that is kind of difficult for me to talk about, but I want to talk about it. I think is very important, and it is something that um, I have been going through. So, you know, cutting off relationships that no longer serve you. Um, leaving people, leaving people who you love, walking away from those who you love, is not easy at all. I I have been going through that. I have walked away from a lot of people. I have walked away from family members. I have left people that I didn't think I was going to leave. But at the end of the day, I chose to love myself more, and I'm gonna go into what I mean by that. Um, so you know, just because you love someone doesn't mean that you have to stay connected to them forever. A lot of times when you do that and you know this person is not meant for you, or this person or these people are draining you, are always making you feel bad, then when you do that, you are sacrificing your one life that you have to have on this earth. You are sacrificing your well being, your happiness for people who are not good for you. When I was around certain people in my life, what I have realized is that the love that I shared with them, they weren't they weren't able to reciprocate that type of love or that type of energy in return, or they just didn't want to. But whether it's intentionally or not intentionally, my energy was being taken from me, and I was being drained, and I wasn't able to live the life that I feel like I came to this planet to live, or to do the things that I came to do here, if that makes sense. Because I believe that, a lot of us, we there's a reason that we come here. There's a reason that there's a purpose that I feel like a lot of us um, have. And so, in fulfilling your purpose, um, you you need to be in a good mental, emotional, physical state. And in order to do that, to be in a good state, you have to be careful about who you are allowing to be around you, who you are giving your energy to. Are they giving you the same energy in return? Are they loving? Are they kind? Are they uplifting? So for me, I was around a lot of people who were toxic for me. And so I decided to walk away. And that journey has been about, I would say, maybe going on 2 years now. And it's definitely not easy, especially if this is if these are family members or a close friend, or it could even be a partner. In my case, it wasn't a partner. But for some people, it is. Some people find out they've been married for 20 years and it's just not working. Okay, so when you recognize that, okay, I need to walk away from these people or this person because it's just not healthy for me, just know that yes, it is going to be difficult, but it does get easier as time goes on. Um, and also, don't let these people try to make you feel any way about doing what's best for you, what you know is best for you. They might not understand why, but it is not your responsibility to explain that to them because they might not never get it. So, you know, you could still love them. You just have to love them from a distance. And also, don't let people try to guilt trip you to say, oh, well, I did this for you, I did that for you. Don't let people try to do that. Um, because sometimes people will try to gaslight you or manipulate you. And they be knowing that they have mistreated you, but they would try to kind of like trick you, like, oh, but I did this for you. Okay, yeah, you might have did this for me, and we might have had some good times, but other times you completely broke my heart. You tore me down. You made me feel like shit. I had more bad days with you than good days. So, um, so yeah, try not to let people guilt trip. I struggle with this sometimes. I'm gonna be honest, but and I could feel like a hypocrite sometimes, but it's the truth. Sometimes it's just better to walk alone if you have to than to be around people who are unhealthy for you. Sometimes you have to walk alone than to be around people who are not good for you. And these people sometimes don't realize, um, sometimes they're not consciously aware of their bad behavior or their actions that cause you hurt and pain. Sometimes they don't know, they're not even aware of something that is going on within them on a subconscious level. But it's up to you, it's up to us to protect ourselves. If hanging around someone, I don't care who it is draining you, is um is causing you harm, whether that's physically, definitely physically, but no, I should say physically and emotionally. Okay? Because we all know, okay, if somebody is causing you physical harm, to walk away. But some of us don't realize that people are mentally and emotionally causing us harm. Number one, sometimes that's hard to recognize. It took me a while. It actually took me being by myself and just gaining that clarity, like, wow, these people were really draining me. Or wow, this person was being emotionally manipulating me. Hopefully, I said that word right, but you know what I mean. So sometimes you have to recognize when you're being harmed mentally and emotionally. It's easy to recognize if somebody just punch you in your face and give you a black eye, but sometimes it's harder to see those scars that are on your heart, your soul, and where they stem from. And sometimes it stems from the people that we're around. And sometimes it stems from family. Sometimes it stems from a partner, people that we're married to, best friend. So it's up to us to recognize what's really going on and to either set up strong boundaries or completely walk away from that person or those people. Okay. And surround yourself with people who are uplifting, who are kind to you, people who bring out the best in you or who help bring out the best in you, people who help motivate you, people who share their heart and their soul with you. That's your soul tribe. And sometimes your soul tribe isn't the person you're married to, isn't your blood relatives, but are the people who really get you and who have your best interests at heart. And toxic and unhealthy relationships are bad for our health. And sometimes we might not even realize that until it's too late. So you have to evaluate the relationships that you're in. Are they healthy or are they unhealthy for you? You have to love yourself enough to say, you know what, this relationship is unhealthy for me. I'm going to walk away because I love myself. And I need to preserve my energy, my health, my sanity, my mental sanity. I love you, but I love myself more. And yes, sometimes it just takes, we have to love people from a distance. Okay, guys, well, I think that's all I want to say. And I don't know, hopefully, me sharing, being vulnerable on here and just sharing how I feel maybe help somebody else. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.